have when you use the Chinese traditional medicine is probably what you call healing crisis, where you may have some positive reaction towards your healing. You may have some purging, some temperature, some kind of unique difference or reaction from your system, but it's always a positive one because it has to do with cleansing of your system and the immune system fighting against those toxins that are there to get rid of them. So aside from this, our company has been in existence since 1989. And in these years, they were not into network marketing, but they were into something else. They were into production of herbal medicine and orthodox medicine. And it is also, they also had a college called the Leonin College, which has metamorphosed into a university. So now we have a university that deals with Chinese traditional medicine, which is one of the reasons I joined the group, because knowing that my company has a university and people come in there to learn, it was a plus for me. And that is one of the reasons why I joined the health code. So let it be known that we have a strong backing from the government of China. We have our own research centers, which the people who went to China are going to showcase to us what we saw on videos and on or whatever they sent to us from there is just child's play. So they're going to tell us more about what they saw because they saw it all live. They saw the production, they saw the factory. We have all of this. So today, Health Code is not just in China. They came over, they now decided to go into network marketing after helping so many other companies to set up their network marketing companies. This year, in January, they decided to come into Africa, into the world as a general, to start the network marketing system. And guess what? The first country they decided to come into is Nigeria. And I think you should draw some fire for Nigeria. We are a unique people. Forget all the negative things they talk about us. In everything we do it well. So they started from Nigeria, and Nigeria is the first place, the first country in the world. I think we need to drop some fire for Nigeria, that they decided to come and set up. And from Nigeria right now, I can tell you we are spreading all over the world. The whole of Africa has caught the fire of Health Code, and we are here for it. So Health Code is here, and in these recent times, we've achieved so much. We've achieved so much. What some companies that have been here for the past 5 years, 3 years have not achieved, we have achieved it. So I'm going to stop here because you have seen the research centers. Yes, I've talked about the research centers. You can see the buildings. You can see the whole field where the plants are being planted. This is some of our facilities. For some of us, some were watching some of the videos that they were showing us. We were amazed. Somebody in the office was saying, they didn't know that Health Code was as big as what we were seeing. We are big. We are the giants right now, and we are taking over Africa. We are taking over the network marketing space. And if you have not joined us, I think this is the best time. Today is the best time for you to join this movement. So thank you. I'm going to hand over to Pastor Mfo so that we can get the ball rolling. I want to hear everything that they have to tell us. I'm excited. I am just on edge. I want to hear. So Pastor Mfo, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lady Umenan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that brief introduction on Health Code and what Health Code is about. So usually, for the benefit of those who are coming here for the first time, usually we take our time, not just to speak about the company profile, but we go through all those products one by one, tell you its uses, how they are manufactured, and its benefits. We also tell you how you can make millions. A lot of people have made millions, in the past few months of Health Code coming to pioneer in this country. So normally that's the normal format for these Sunday evenings. But like I said, today is a special day. And if you came in, if you're coming in for the first time, you are blessed to be here today, because today we are just talking about results. Okay. And let me just lay that foundation before I call on people to start to testify. One of the components of our compensation plan is that apart from earning money daily, earning money weekly, earning money monthly, plenty money, we have awards, incentives. There are car awards, there are rank awards, but there are also all expense paid trips. And in the past 6-7 months, Health Code came, they have already opened qualification for 2 different trips. The first one began in the month of January and expired in the month of April. That was the qualification for China. Over 50 people qualified. Another one just expired a few weeks ago, which was to Turkey. Okay, an all expense paid trip to Turkey. So the first batch of qualifiers that qualified for China, those that got their visas first, the batch A, went to China and they just came back there before yesterday. And that's what this meeting is about. Of course, China is our country, is where Health Code comes from, is the resident country of Health Code. So they are coming back with a lot of experiences, a lot of tales, stories for you to hear. So wherever you are, if you're by the road, if you're in your car, park your car. When we're doing compensation plan today, no product, we're just giving you fresh testimonies. If you're in your car, clear, give us 30 minutes, give us 40 minutes of your time. If you're in your parlor, sit up. If you're on your bed, sit up, and let's enjoy these first-hand stories, first-hand testimonies from these leaders that were able to go and come back. Now, if you're ready, just type I am ready. If you're ready, just type I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. So just type I am ready in the comments. I'll be calling on the first speaker. Okay. She's a dynamic leader in this business. She's broken a lot of records, a lot of boundaries. She's a star 1 ranked leader. She's almost a star 2. She's a recent car qualifier. In fact, we were in China when the news broke. It broke from the head office in China that she has just qualified for her brand new car in this business. She's somebody I have known for so many years. She's very passionate about network marketing as a whole, and she has carried Health Code as a personal project since she joined this business. So with a round of applause, I would like to call to the stage Evangeline Nkechi Obasi, who would come to speak to us about what she experienced when she traveled to China on an all-expense paid trip. Madam Nkechi, the floor is open for you.
Health codes, be healthy together, be wealthy forever. No.
Is your video working?
No, I don't want to use video. Sorry about that.
Okay, go on.
Health code, be healthy together, be wealthy forever. Health code, together we can achieve anything. Health code, together we are unstoppable. Yes, we are unstoppable. My name is Obasi Evangeline Nkechi, a China trip qualifier, Turkey trip qualifier, and a car qualifier in health code. It barely 8 months that I joined this wonderful company. I was introduced to health code by Dr. Romeo, and I never regretted that I said yes to him. Well, I'm happy to share my incredible experience of traveling to China on all expense paid trip by health code with other trip qualifiers. When we say all expense paid trip, company did everything. When I say everything, we did not add anything. We used what the company pushed for us, and after achieving it, we were able to travel on this trip, all expense paid trip, which the company took care of. We did not pay any money. So if you're in health code, just qualify and you will get all expense paid trip. This journey was not only a dream come true for me, but also a testament to the health code community commitments to rewarding its achievers. From the moment we arrived China, we were welcomed by our country manager, Mr. Owen. He was so happy to see us. I was really struck by the country's rich history, the culture, and their landscapes. We were taken to a 5-star hotel, which was where we lunched. After freshening up, we went for our dinner. Yeah, the following day, we traveled to Shandong, which is in another province, where our factory is situated. The trip was really planned, allowing us to explore the factory, which is where all our products are being produced. We saw the machines that are using for all our products. We are taught on how they are being produced. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to be part of the team, the first team. Not that, will I say I merited it? Yes, because I qualified for it. The trip has not really only broadened my horizons, but also reignited my passion for health code. You know, before I joined health code, I didn't see the marketing plan, but because I believe so much in Dr. Romeo, and I told him, whenever you see something new, let me know. And that was exactly what he did. And to be honest with you, I never regretted that I joined him in this company. Health code has really changed a whole lot of things, because for some time I stopped network marketing. But when I joined health code, and I decided to give it my all, and today I am happy and I'm inspired to continue striving, knowing that my efforts can lead to more remarkable awards in health code. We visited so many places. We were taken for shopping. We went to the greatest mountain in China and other places. I am really, really, really happy that I embarked on this journey. And I wish everybody would do the same. You see, one thing we should understand in this business is, even when you're making money, always know that some people might not even believe in you if you have not embarked on any trip. But when you are on any trip, that's when your success story will start. Health Code has given us everything from their marketing plan, which is very flexible for you to understand, and which is very flexible for you to use to build up your business. Thank you, Health Code. I'm always grateful and will continue to be grateful for being part of this company. I'm really honored to be part of it. I want to advise us. Yes, I'm being brief because I know other people are going to share their own experience. But I want to advise us, if you are in health code, please run with it. What we saw at first, most people were asking us, are we sure that what company said they will do, that they're going to do? Yes, I am truly sure, because I've seen it. I went there and I saw things myself. We're in the right place. We're being visited by the vice president, the CEO, vice president, yes. But before we went to the health code office, we were shown so many things, and the vice president even told us more of things that they want to do for the distributors. For most of the things they want to do for health code in Africa. If you are in health code, please do it with passion. Know that you are in the right place. But if you have not joined, try to join and be part of this incredible business. You will never regret that you did. I am codified. I will always be in health code. I will talk about health code because of the passion I have. If the passion, maybe if I have like 80 or 50%, I believe so much in health code now more than ever. They are giving to us, and sorry, a call came in, and so
We can hear you. We can hear you. You can go on. We can hear you, Madam Kechi. Madam Kechi. Okay, so I like think she was just rounding up, which is amazing, which is amazing. We had so much fun. She has shared powerful experiences. She said she had given up on network marketing as a whole until health code came, and you can see the results for yourself. Now I'll be calling on the next speaker. She's somebody who I've known for a long time from a distance, but this trip gave me the opportunity to get close with her, personal with her, and be in the same space with her. She shared so many powerful things when we went to China, and I'm sure she enjoyed that trip so much. And she's a bulldozer in this company, in this business. She has hit ranked also in the business. She has qualified car a long time ago in this business. She's qualified China trip, qualified Turkey trip, and she's one of those that was on the first batch of people to grace China and see health code for herself. Okay, so today she's also one of the presenters. She's one of the speakers. If you've been in some Zoom meetings, you would see that she's one of those who used to speak and do presentations for us. Okay, yes, for the company on the Zoom. Okay, so I would love to call to the stage Ambassador Lizzie to share her own testimony. Ambassador Lizzie, I'm finding it difficult to find you on the list. Can you raise your hand? Can you raise your hand? Ambassador Lizzie, can you raise your hand or drop a comment and I'll find you? I'm trying to unmute you. Okay, you can unmute yourself actually. Let me just set that up. You can unmute yourself, Okay, Ambassador Lizzie, the floor is over to you. Please drop some fire as she steps up. Drop some fire as she steps up. Drop some fire as she steps up. Ambassador Lizzie. Drop some fire as she steps up. Ambassador Lizzie, are you there? Ambassador Lizzie, are you there? Okay, so I think she might be having some network issues, so we'll just wait for her to come around. So I'm moving on to the next speaker, the next person that will be sharing testimony with us tonight. Please listen keenly. Is she the one raising her hands? Okay, so I'll be calling the next speaker until when we can sort Ambassador Lizzie out. The next person I would want to call is a jack of so many trades. She's somebody I've also known because of health code. Apart from network marketing, she's the head of one of the biggest fashion houses in the country. I think the first time I saw her was on an international magazine. I think it was on Vogue or something, on Vogue magazine. She was one of the top 100 women, and I was like, wow, this is somebody from Nigeria, Akwa Ibom, and she's making waves out there. And she's coming to network marketing, and that same spirit of excellence has followed her here. She's a star one rank leader. She would almost be star two soon. She's a car qualifier, one of the early qualifiers for cars. She qualified China in just a few weeks in the business as well. She's a Turkey trip qualifier as well. And the best part is that it's her first time. It's her first time venturing into network marketing, and God has so blessed her that it is with the right company. So as we drop some fire, I would like to call on stage Lady Ifyok Akan, also known as House of Bora. So House of Bora, you have the floor. Please share your experiences you obtained in China with us.
Thank you very much, Pastor Umfon. Thank you so very much. I am super elated. Please let's drop some fire for Pastor Umfon. He's doing amazing. We just finished a meeting like just about a few minutes ago in Uyo, and I'm surprised to see that he's also sitting on the other side of the call. I'm also trying to, bring back my energy and all of that. But I am happy to be here tonight. I am happy to talk about my experience in China, and sincerely, it was one of those experiences that is going to be unforgettable for me. First off, just like Madam Kechi said, we arrived China having Mr. Awin give us an amazing hug. I think that was the first sunshine, and I said to myself, okay, I'm ready to take in all the energy, all the positivity, and all of that. Another thing that they did that was really intentional, because for you to be associated with a brand like Health Code, intentionality is key. So I was watching, I was checking every detail, the car that they came to pick us with. They came with a Mercedes-Benz. They came with a Mercedes, rather. They came, they gave us fresh roses. They treated us like VIP. And I said to myself, okay, so I'm ready for this. But I think for me, the high point was the fact that we were able to see and verify and be sure that the company that we are talking about is a company that has structure. When we went to visit the production factory, when we went to see the head office, when we went to meet the people, the workers, went into a space that had multiple workers with their systems, their laptops, trying to talk to people globally. And I said to myself, okay, this is a good place to be. It's one thing to qualify for a trip. It's another thing to qualify and now go to the country, because I usually then in the past used to have this perception about multi-level marketing. People say that when you go for those trips, they will, put everybody in room, that these Chinese don't know how to honor us. There is this perception about Chinese using us that a lot of people talk about, right? So when I went to China, my mind was like, okay, let me go see these things for myself, because me, I like to say the truth. I'll say it the way it is. But when I went, it was totally different. The children was like VIP. We were lodged in 5-star hotels. In fact, documented. What happened? Pastor, can you hear me? Is it network?
Yes, I can hear you, but it was cracking. But
hello,
I can hear
we are hearing you. We are hearing you.
Yeah, hearing you. Go ahead.
So Pastor Fon documented the hotel moments a lot, and everything that happened in the hotel and all of that, to show that where we were.
House of Bora?
The one of the 7 wonders of the world. Yes, my Wi-Fi is messing up. Awesome. Okay, so Pastor Frank, can you hear me?
Yes, you were breaking up, but I can hear you now.
My Wi-Fi, yes. Okay, so we had to go to the Great Wall of China. Okay, I had to go to the Great Wall of China. We documented the whole experience, and it's just to say that Health Code is an amazing place to be. This business is true. This company are very intentional, and they are ready to take us to the next level. They are ready to fulfill all what they have said. If you go through the compensation plan, all the promises there are real. We had to go see these things for ourselves. We experienced them. We felt them. We took pictures of them. Because one thing is, talking about the business, another thing is the other side of the business is not really what they are saying. For everything they wrote on the contract, in fact, we even saw new products that are yet on the pipeline released to show you how, how they are very structured. These people have so much that they have laid down for everyone who has said yes to this business. And I love to tell people that for you to be on those calls, for you to be invited to this meeting, you are still a pioneer, because the company is yet to be launched. We are launching on the 4th of October. It means that you are in the right place at the right time. And this is the time for you to take this business to the next level. I have experienced China, so I'm firsthand. If you want to hear more, always call on me. I will tell you every experience. I am not lying. I've had to post it all over my social media to tell people that this company is genuine and it is real. Yes, people have those perceptions about the Chinese and whatever, but Health Code has come to change that narrative. We are here to change those very bad perceptions, and we are here to take this company to the next level. So I am a witness. Pastor Fon taught me Li Hao Moi. We had to speak Chinese, xie, and a lot of it. And Awin was sincerely amazing. He was so amazing. He was with us. In fact, at some point, we were even pitying. He will tell him, Awin, go and sleep. Awin wants us to eat 12 midnight. Awin wants us to eat every minute. In fact, we were feasting. We had food, and sometimes, the Nigerian in us, we want to preserve. We'll be like, are we not wasting food? Awin will say, eat whatever you want. Look at us. We're all looking chubby, fresh, and, excited. I am powered up to do this business again. For us to have meeting today, tomorrow we're having another meeting. This is the time for you to power on. So yes, China was true. China was amazing. And we are ready to go to Turkey. With God's willing, we are ready to go to the next level. So thank you so much. I celebrate everyone. And I cannot wait to see everyone on this call achieve their goals. We do not want to be the only ones. We were saying we cannot wait for part 2 and, batch B and all of that, because we want everybody to win. There is the same format I'm using to win is the same format Pastor Fon is using, same format everybody we use, because the company is a respecter of no one. If I can achieve it, it means that you can also achieve it. So yes, China was awesome. Pastor Fon is already sharing the videos. I took time to collect memories, and I'm ready to be putting them out for every day and every week and each of the months to encourage people to give their best to this business. So thank you so much for having me. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, House of Bora. Thank you, House of Bora. It was amazing going on this journey with you. Please drop some fire for House of Bora as well. Another testimonial. And I mentioned every time she speaks, I always want people to know it was her first time doing network marketing. So she's not a professional. There are people that think this thing is for professionals, it's for qualified people. She is not any of those things. It's her first time, and she did it so well, and she's qualified Turkey as well. So I'll be calling on the next person to share his experience, and that person is me, Pastor Mfon. Okay, I'm of course one of the distributors just like you in this business. I joined this business on the 23rd of January, and for the past 7-8 months, we've been pushing it, and the results are here to speak for itself. One of my team members, I remember we had a seminar, and one of my team members, he had mentioned, he was advising us. He said, when you qualify for a trip, so this is me sharing my own experience. He said, when you qualify for a trip, make sure you go for it. He said, because sometimes they give you options of collecting money and all of that. Some people want to grab that money. And he said something very profound. He said, what you would gain when you go for these trips, it defeats whatever money. He said, even if they were paying you 10 million, 15 million not to come, he said, don't take the money, go. Okay, make sure you travel for these trips. And I took that to heart. And when this China opportunity came, I had said to myself, I am going, whether Satan likes it or not. Now, let me just explain what I enjoyed in my China experience. The first thing is that when I joined Health Code, there were a lot of rumors, and I'm speaking from my heart. I had people tell me Health Code does not have structure, Health Code does not have substance, there are no Chinese people, there are no products, there are no trips. Everything people doubted, I have used these eyes to witness it. Few months after, product came. And when these products came, the testimonies we received from the product were outstanding. Few months after China trip qualification, we were told to submit visas. This is in a company people told me does not have structure. In a company, people told me it is not real, that there is nobody in this company, that there is no office, there are no products. Products came, China came. And what I noticed for the past 7 months is that what I noticed for the past 7 months what I noticed for the past 7 months was that for every time people said, this is not so, this is not so, Health Code always gave me a reason, gave me proof to show me that it is true. And when I went to China, one of my goals going to China was to see, do we have structure? Do we have a platform? People looked me in my face and they said, this your company, it will not last 6 months. This your company, it will not last 1 year. This your China that you qualified for, you people, you will not go. So even when I got the visa, I was like, will we really go? Do they really want us to go? When they showed us tickets, I was like, even at the airport in the plane, it was like a dream. Going to the airport, seeing my country manager who had already arrived, before us, welcoming us, taking us out, lodging us in a 5-star hotel. I'm like, wow, we have hit gold, and I just thanked God. Now, what I liked when I went to China was how intentional Health Code was, showing us who they are, the vision, the mission. These guys are excellent. Look, if you believe Health Code 100%, when you go to China and you come back, you will believe Health Code 1000%. I had respect for this product which I put in my mouth. People used to tell me, you don't even know what they are making for you to take. You don't even know where they are making it. Right now, there's a video of the factory, one of the manufacturing plants. The place is so clean. When I mean clean, I was even joking when we went on the tour. I said, look, guys, I can lick this floor and nothing will what happened to me. The highest safety standards. In fact, there were so many areas of the factory that we were not even allowed to go because you will need to shower, then pass through a machine that will cleanse you, sanitize you before you enter. They had to give us hair nets. They had to give our shoes nets. They had to give us lab coats. They had to give us face masks. So many machines. You would see how DHA walnut oil is being made. You would see how they make the capsule, how they extract the oil, how many capsules these machines can like make in a minute. You will see technology and you will just value what we have in our hands. You would value what we are marketing to people. You would value that, okay, yes, I am part of a global brand. I'm part of something mega, and they showed us products that have not even come in, which I think will be launching soon. We're able to see the production line as it was coming out. We even took some directly from the factory. And I said, if your products arrive in the head office and some are missing in the batch, it's because as the products were coming out, we actually just took some. We are healthcare distributors. We might as well take it, and I just loved that. Now, apart from that, Health Code took us to their head office. In fact, before they took us to the head office, which is not the manufacturing office, but the head office, the VP was so excited. We had scheduled when we would come to the office to meet with the president and the VP, but the VP was so excited that he actually came to the hotel, and this is a senior, is like Oga at the top. He actually came to see us. The first set of pictures you would notice, it's the first set of pictures are the pictures that he came to the hotel to welcome us, letting us know that they have planned so much for us on the next day. Okay. And of course, the next day we were at the Health Code office. And something else which I loved about the Health Code office is that it's very traditional. The chairs are traditional chairs, and they will tell you that these are traditional chairs because we are into traditional Chinese medicine. The wood is ancient wood. The facilities, the staff, everything was just amazing. And I thanked my upline, Dr. Romo. I said, thank you for bringing me to such a business. Thank you because we have hit gold. This is something that coming back to Nigeria, I was with my team today, with some members of my team. We had an event, and I said, look, what we did in the past, forget it. That was when we had not known Health Code. Now that we know Health Code, now that there is the conviction of the product, the conviction of the company, of the leadership, of the management. See how they spent money on us. I was using calculator to even equate what I used to qualify for China. If like they have not overspent, they spent millions on us. Okay, so I have faith in this company. And coming back, I am coming to assure everyone what I am telling you isn't something that was packaged for me alone. Okay, what I'm telling you is that as you qualify for your own China trip, or as the next batch goes in the next 3 weeks, they would show them these things as well. We are in the best place. I've been in MLM 14 years. There is no company that is as powerful as Health Code. There is no company that has launched in this magnitude or in this scale the way Health Code has done it. Health Code means business, okay? I don't want to talk about China as a whole. China was amazing. Technology in our hotel, the 5-star hotel, we were in Hilton, filled with robots. The robots run everything there. You don't even need human beings. I don't want to talk about that. The cameras, everything. My toilet, sorry to say this on a Zoom call, but my toilet was fully electronic. There's a remote for my toilet. You push the button to flush. You push a button for it to clean you. You push a button for it to dry you. I said, what type of treatment is this? So thank you, Health Code. I will not miss any trip. As long as I am in this company, I will qualify for all trips and I will go for all trips. I thank Health Code. I thank Dr. Romeo Ode, who first believed in this company, brought it to us. And when he brought it, we didn't know about the company. So we believed in him. And as we went to China, our belief has been justified. I love you, Health Code. I love you, Dr. Romeo. And thanks to God Almighty for this wonderful opportunity. Now, can you drop some fire? Drop some fire for Health Code. Drop some fire for that testimonial. Drop some fire. As I see the fire, I would call on the next speaker. Drop some fire. Ambassador Lizzie, we never see you. Drop some fire. Okay, Ambassador Lizzie, if you're in the call, please drop me a personal message. Drop me a personal message so we have skipped you, but I can always come back. Drop me a personal message. All right, the next person I want to call on the platform to come and speak is one of our bosses, okay? Somebody who, again, I love so much. I admire his work ethic, his dedication in the network marketing space. What I love the most about him are his results. He's a multiple car qualifier. He's a star 3 ranked leader in this business. When we do competition plans next week, you will know what these things mean. He's a multi-slot trip qualifier, so he's qualified multiple times for China. He has qualified multiple times for in Turkey. He has ranks, he has the cars, and of course, he has the money. On the way back, we were using a calculator to calculate how much money he has made in this business in the past 7 months, and it was breathtaking. Okay, and then so I'll be calling to the platform our brand influencer. He has a lot of experiences as he went to China. He was dropping updates left, right, center on his social media pages, causing chaos everywhere. So I'm sure he has a lot to say. So as we drop some fire, I call on the platform our very own Dr. Paul Ezike, who is a brand influencer and a top leader in Helco. Dr. Paul, the floor is open to you.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Thank you very much, Pastor, for that wonderful introduction. Thank you for all you do. My name is Paul Ezike, and I'm excited, super excited to be here tonight to share my practical testimony. You know, sometimes in life, you can doubt what you hear, but you can never doubt what you see. When I came into Health Code 2026, in fact, when I was coming into this year, I didn't know that I will be part of this revolution called Health Code. I didn't know. I was just praying for breakthrough. I was just praying for an opportunity that will change my life. And on the 26th of January, Dr. Romeo brought Health Code my way. And to be honest, back then I operated by faith and hunger. Now, when you are hungry for success, you don't ask many questions. That's the truth. When you're hungry for success, the most important thing to you is, what do I do to grow? What do I do to get results? Not questions that will demoralize you or discourage you. So when Dr. Romeo brought Health Code to me on the 26th, I jumped in. Guys, there was no products to see with my eyes. There was nobody who has earned bonuses, as in somebody that will show you, look at my bonuses, so look at what I've earned. Nobody to show bonuses. There was no office as at then, as at 26th of January. There was, okay, let me visit the office. I know whether this business is real or not. There was no car qualifier testimony. There was no China trip qualifier testimony. Everything was just on the grassroots. But I believed in health code because I know Dr. Romeo very, very well. And I know that whatever he brings is authentic. So I jumped in and started promoting health code business. And qualifying for China was one of my biggest dreams because I've not been to China in my life, though I've been on vacations in the past. But China trip was the fastest trip I've qualified for in my entire MLM history. And the reason was because the requirements were very flexible. In fact, in 13 days, which was on February 9th, I qualified for China. And fast forward to the trip, all I spent with my money, or the only thing that came from my pocket was my international passport, which I already had as at years back. Both the visa, health code paid for the visa, both taking us from the office in Lagos to the airport, health code took care of that. It was a first-class treatment. It was fun. From Lagos to Doha, Doha to Beijing. And, let me tell us something that I always tell myself. I love going on vacations, and I like saying this anywhere I go to, and I would like to say it here. It's my opinion, though. I was born in Nigeria, and I've traveled on different vacations, and I've come up with these quotes that if you were born in Nigeria or in Africa, and you grew up in Africa, and you die in Africa without visiting countries on earth, you've done a great injustice to yourself. Because traveling is part of education. There are many things you will see when you go out on vacations that you cannot see from your street or from your city or from your state. Landing Beijing, guys, that was a very beautiful airport. Picking up with a Mercedes-Benz, down to the hotel, spent the night. That was my first time. When I was sharing it on my channel, some people were mocking me. I'm not ashamed to share my experience because what I'm seeing today, millions of persons have not seen it. That was my first time of seeing a robot that delivers food to guests in their rooms. So I was in a reception one day, and this thing that was just moving around. It was like my traveling bag. So some guys just loaded some stuffs into the robot, and the guy just moved and straight to the lift and straight to the room and came back. That was my first time of seeing a robot that delivers food to people in their room. I was like, wow. But I made video of it and I posted it because to me, whenever I travel, I love meeting new. I like seeing new things. And the next day, we took another local flight to the company's factory, and it was wow. Like Pastor Ofon said that he was licking the floor. One day, he literally said that he can lick this floor and nothing would happen. The hygiene was top notch. We were dressed up, geared up, saw with my eyes, I saw where these products were coming from. And this increased my level of confidence. I say, wow, thank God for health code. What we didn't see when we joined out of faith, out of passion, out of hunger for success. These things we are seeing them today. I saw where the products were coming from. In fact, I took one of the products, the Q10, and the new product coming up, the glutathione, that will be launched. On the 4th of October, 3 products are going to be launched in Lagos during our official launching in Nigeria. It was wow. We moved around, took pictures. It was warm. And guys, the food, for those of you that watched some of the videos, I was not ashamed to eat to my satisfaction because I qualified for the trip. And if you don't eat, the company lose the money because the company have paid for everybody that traveled. So if you refuse not to enjoy yourself, now you they lose. But the funny thing is that when I came into China, I checked myself on a scale. And when I was leaving China, despite the plenty of eatings, I lost 3 kilograms despite the eating. So it dawned on me once again that it's not by quantity, but by quality. It's not by the quantity of what you eat. That if you eat plenty of nutritious food, fruit, veggies, mushrooms, and a lot of quality soups, and you can eat plenty and still lose weight and look very fresh. I look at my skin, I look at my face, and I feel like going back to China, honestly speaking, because I love the way I look. I look younger, and I say, wow, this is interesting. So we spent very quality time. Mr. Irwin treated us like kings and queens. The reception in the hotel was top notch. Pastor Foster said that already. That was also my first time. I'm not ashamed of sharing my first experience of seeing a toilet that uses a remote. You go in, you sit there. I don't know where the stuffs are coming from. Heat up your bum bum. Sorry, I'm saying that, but it's a practical experience. We're here to share practical experiences. Heat up your bum bum. You do your job there, and something, you press a remote, something just come up to clean up your stuff and dry up your stuff, and you stand up and the thing just goes off by itself. And man, everything was like, this was top notch. And man, health code will spoil you. Please, if you qualify for any trip, don't collect money. Don't collect money. If you qualify for a trip and collect money, now you lose. I'm the one telling you that. Make sure you go for that trip. You can collect that money and sort out a family bill, and nobody will even believe that you qualify for a trip. That's the truth. If you qualify for a trip and tell them, give me the money, nobody will know. They will say a lie, not arrange. But if you go for that trip, the videos and the pictures, the experience, the exposure can never be arranged because you felt all these things for yourself, and it's going to be a motivation to yourself and to your team. And this visit and this trip really exposed me and increased my confidence once again in the health code system. And I like saying this. Now, for those coming for the first time, our guests, now there are testimonies. Now we have health testimonies. As at the time I joined Health Code, there was no products. As at the day I qualified for the China trip, I didn't see product. As at the day I became Star One, I didn't see product with my eyes. In fact, that was when I saw samples of the product, which was like one of each, because Health Code was still coming in. But right now, you pay today for your registration, you get your products tomorrow. There are car award testimonials, there are trip award testimonials, like you can see. We have a fantastic office. There are service centers. So this is actually the best time for you to partner with this business. And if you're a member of Health Code, I advise you to try to qualify for everything qualifiables. This is an oath I took between myself and my God. Because let me say this. From Nigeria to China, put the two airlines together, the two flights together, is approximately 15 hours. Approximately 15 hours. So it means that Health Code left China and came to Nigeria to show us an opportunity that would build us and change our lives. So we too joining the business should also be business minded. Join Health Code to build business. Join Health Code to earn the bonuses. Join Health Code to qualify for the trips. Early to bed, early to rise. Join Health Code to qualify for the cars. Join Health Code to get everything. Don't allow any promo. Don't lose out on any promo. When there is a car promo, make sure you qualify for it. It's called the spirit of a go-getter. When there is a trip promo, don't take it for granted. Some people miss promos because they take it for granted. When a promo comes up, there's always a time frame. Don't go to bed in the beginning and wake up 2-3 days to the end of the promo to mount pressure on yourself. Start early and qualify early. When there is an electronics promo, I've qualified for 2 iPhone 15s. When there is a trip promo, make sure you qualify for it. Currently, there's a promo running right now for tickets and financial support for those coming for the anniversary from outside the state. Make sure you qualify for everything. And finally, I want to appreciate Dr. Romeo. I'm doing that online today. I'll do that physically on Thursday. Appreciate him for showing me Health Code. Sometimes familiarity makes a lot of people not able to differentiate between business and friendship. Dr. Romeo has been my friend before Health Code. I didn't meet him in Health Code. I knew him before Health Code. But one thing I am intelligent and careful not to do is not to allow our friendship to affect our business relationship. In other places, he's my friend, but once it comes to Health Code, he's my oga. I'm an Igbo man. I see myself as an apprentice to him. So whatever he tells me in the business, I follow it without arguing. And he has never lied to me. He has never deceived me. And I appreciate him for showing me Health Code. And I appreciate myself for saying yes to Health Code. Because if he showed me Health Code and I said no, he's not going to force me to join Health Code. I also appreciate myself for taking the business personal, for grinding the business like no man's business, because I need the money more than Health Code. I need the money. I need the success more than Health Code. And I appreciate God for the result and the success so far. And I thank Health Code for fulfilling all their promises. Everything they've said so far. Health Code has never owed me a dime. Health Code have never owed me a kobo. Whatever I qualify for, I get. Whatever bonus I'm entitled to, I get. Whatever car I qualified for, I get. Whatever trip I qualify for, I get. All the testimonies and claims of the products, I'm seeing them practically play out in my life and in the life of people around me. So Health Code is the code. And I want to appreciate God for bringing this company to us. Final advice, friends, take this business serious. It is going to change your life. Join Health Code, use your product, advertise your product, advertise the business, train people, be a teacher, because it's a business of communication, be a leader, empower lives, learn from somebody and also lead people. Follow a leader and be a leader. Follow a leader because you must be learning from somebody and also be a leader to people. And I assure you that you're going to become more successful than we have become. Today, I'm a star 3 leader in Health Code. I give all glory to God, and we're moving fast to the next level because I need money. I need hundreds of millions to achieve my dreams on earth. And I've seen that Health Code, as of today, Health Code is owing me $15 million. And I'm going to collect that money from the compensation plan through the performance bonus, through the rank incentives, through the travel incentives, through the car incentives. Health Code is capable of giving you anything you qualify for. So don't take it for granted. Take it personal, and success is your portion. I appreciate all my friends that we traveled with. It was a nice blending with House of Bora, blending with Pastor Fon, blending with Mom Nkechi, blending with Madam Lizzie Yabo, Dr. Romeo. It was a wonderful experience, and we're like a family. Health Code is a family. Health and wealth is the code. Thank you for listening to me. God bless you all. Take this business serious. It is going to change your life. Health Code will pay you in a day what others struggle to earn in 6 months. Health Code pays. Health Code works if you make it work. Thank you very much. I remain Paul Ezike, your friends. Bye for now.
Powerful. Drop some fire for Dr. Paul Ezike. Amazing. Everything he has said, I'm a witness. It is true. Everything he has said, it is true. Thank you for sharing testimony. You see, our presentation today, normally we would have spent time convincing you about the compensation plan, convincing you about product, but today.
Sorry, brother.
Yes.
Sorry, brother. I remembered something.
Yes.
I was also inspired to make more money for myself. So sorry to cut you short, sir. Because I need to say this. Sometimes you think you're making money until you see your weekly bonus on a pair of shoes. You might think you're making money until you see your weekly bonus on a pair of jackets. Quality jackets, quality stuffs. Traveling exposed my eyes. We are making money in Naira here, and you think that money is useful. Until you see a pair of wristwatch of $10,000, that's 15 million, and you will know that all the money you have made in Health Code cannot even buy you a pair of wristwatch. Because there's what we call lifestyle. And our goal in network marketing is to live a good lifestyle. Please, I want to encourage you. Make all the money. And one of the ways you can make yourself humble in this business, any bonus you earn every night by 5 p.m., convert it to US dollars, it will make you humble. You can see 500,000 as bonus. Put it in US dollars, it is 3 Benjamin Franklin. That is $300. It will make you humble once again. Because something happened, I was sharing with Dr. Romy when we were going. There is this shoe I've always admired. So while we were in Qatar coming back, I saw the shoe. I said, wow, this is the shoe I've always wanted to buy. So I've already done my shopping, so no much money on me, but I wanted to feel this shoe. Whenever you see something good, please, if you cannot afford it yet, hold it and feel it and pray on it. Because sometimes some people are not growing in business because they hate success. When they see beautiful things, they call it vanity. Everything in life is vanity. Poverty is vanity. Wealth is vanity. Taking flight is vanity. Entering commercial bus is vanity. Trekking is vanity. Good food is vanity. Gari and granite is vanity. Everything is vanity. Choose your vanity. So I picked up this shoe. It was a ballet shoe. B-A-L, it was a ballet shoe. So I asked them how much was it. And they said it was 500 and something dollars, which I converted to about 800,000 naira. I said, wow, this shoe is good. Maybe when I'm going to Turkey, I will buy it. It inspired me. A pair of shoes for 800,000. And one of us, I will not say that, but just get inspired to make plenty of money for yourself because success is good. Don't be used to cheap article and cheap article because you say, how will I buy a research of 10 million naira? Is it not research? Is it not? Will it see when the world will come to an end? Beautiful things are good. Please don't be an enemy of big things. Don't be an enemy of quality. Don't be an enemy of success. Don't get angry. Get rich. Every beautiful thing in life is affordable. And Health Code is here to help us to make the money to achieve those things. Thank you, sir, for cutting. Sorry for cutting you short.
Okay,
Just to add that. Because it's a personal experience to me.
Thank you, Dr. Paul. Amazing. Like I said, before we used to labor to tell people about compensation plan, product, but today's marketing is results. Let this lifestyle, let this experience speak for us. At the end of this call, we would let you know how you can join health code right now, how you can follow this path and achieve. So we'll let you know the packages, what it costs at the end of this call. All right, so next I want to introduce our Oga at the top. I'm sure you've heard from most of the various speakers. People seem to be thanking somebody called Dr. Romeo. And you're wondering, who is this Dr. Romeo? I would have loved to hear from the horse's mouth, not from his sons and his daughters. Who is this Romeo guy that everybody is thanking, appreciating, online, offline, physically, thanking God, thanking him as well? Well, he is the business consultant for Health Code. He was the first person to believe in this project and shared it with a lot of us. He's a pioneer. He's the highest ranked leader in the whole of Africa right now. I've mentioned people who are star 1. I've mentioned those who are on star 2 rank. I've mentioned Dr. Paul, who is on star 3. But this Dr. Romeo that they've been mentioning is a star 5 ranked leader. He's the first and currently the only star 5, not just in Nigeria, but in health code as a whole. He's a real estate developer. If you're wondering if it's just network marketing he does, no, network marketing is his side business, actually. He's a real estate developer. He's somebody who is passionate about success, entrepreneurship, and has a good ethic when it comes to building sustainable businesses. So as we drop some fire, we want to invite Dr. Romeo Ode to grace this stage and share his Health Code China trip experience. Dr. Romeo, over to you, boss. Dr. Romeo, over to you, boss.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, turn your camera. Turn your camera. Your camera is facing the back. I can see your Bible, not your face.
Let me see.
Okay, yes, boss.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, leaders. Good morning, Pastor Mfonido Upabio. I'm excited to be here tonight. I am super elated tonight. I'm excited because of what Health Code is doing in Africa, what Health Code is doing in Nigeria. This experience is an unforgettable experience. In fact, the day we got our tickets and we are about heading to the airport, I was so excited because I have actually waited for this day. The day for us to travel to China, because when we started this business, January 2025, a lot of people never believed in this business, although I had the vision. I believe in this company, even when there was no single product, even when there was no single office. But I believe that Health Code is an amazing opportunity. Now, our trip to China was an amazing experience. It was a wonderful one. It was an incredible one. Right from when we left Nigeria, and it took us about 17 to 18 hours for us to get to China. When we got to China, we were warmly received by our country manager, Mr. Alwin Cheng. And from that point, he took us to our five-star hotel, the five-star hotel, where the company made reservations for us. And I want to say that this is like my 4th time of traveling to China. But for the very first time in the history of network marketing, I've traveled with other companies to China, but this trip was the best of all the trips, was the best experience I've ever had. The trip was so so less stress-free. There was no stress like what we used to experience in other companies. We had the best foods. We had the best reception. And let me say this, we got to the hotel and it was a 5-star hotel in a location where is the headquarter of China, which is Beijing. And one thing that got my attention was our country manager actually chipped that in, and he said, do you know how much a square meter in this place is being sold for, where you're actually lodging? And we said no. He said, do you know that a square meter in this place costs close to about 2 million naira? A square meter costs about 2 million naira where we actually lodge. And it was me, I'm someone that is interested in real estate, and I started thinking. I said, it means we have not really started. So it means if you're buying even a 500 square meter in this particular place, you're going to be spending billions of naira already. From there, we had an amazing experience in the hotel. We had fun that day. We rested. And the next day, we're off to Yangtai, that's Shandong, where we have our factory, where we produce and manufacture our innovative products with high standard quality control. And it was another experience that actually made us believe more in this project, because this is like my first time touring the factory, meeting the factory chairman, and seeing a lot of products, even those that we don't have in Nigeria, that we are yet to have in the African market. So we also visited the Chinese Medical Research Institute on that day too, in Shandong. From there, we came back to Beijing, where we were lodged in the same 5-star hotel, and our VP came to visit us because he was so excited that we came all the way from Nigeria and he wanted to see us, and he came all the way and saw us in the hotel, and it was another experience entirely. For the first time, we saw the management of health code in China. I actually told the VP, I said a lot of people have said that Romeo is the owner of this company, but thank God our leaders are actually seeing you for the very first time, and they now believe that Health Code is not owned by Dr. Romeo, that there is a management behind Health Code. And thereafter, we had fun. There was a lot of bonding with the family of Health Code, all the members, all the leaders that travel. Guys, I want to say this trip actually opened my eyes to a lot of things. And we visited the head office too, where we saw all our products, we saw our staff, we met with the VP, although the chairman or the CEO was in Malaysia, but we were warmly received by the VP, Mr. Jutao, who received us, and we had a tour with him in the head office. He took us to different departments of the company. And one thing I also discovered was our head office is centrally located in the central business district in Beijing. This place is where you have all the head offices of all the top companies as far as China is concerned. So we visited the head office, and it was another amazing experience. Then we also visited the famous Great Wall of China. Now, most people say that if you go to China without without visiting the Great Wall of China, then you have not been to China. So it was a great experience for most of the leaders that traveled with us to China to visit the Great Wall of China for the very first time. And I actually did a trick on most of them because most of them were scared of climbing this Great Wall of China, which is um, uh, has a very long, I think it's over 500 meters from the foot of the Great Wall to the top. And most of them were so scared, but I had to pull a trick on them so that most of them can actually join me for us to get to the top. And amazingly, they joined us and we were at the top of the Great Wall of China. And I told them, I said, when it comes to business, when it comes to anything you do in life, you need to be determined, you need to persevere. And if you're committed, you have that perseverance and you're determined, there is no height in life, whether it's in health code or anything you choose to do, that you cannot actually achieve. And that was another experience on our trip. And we also visited the Beijing Olympic Park. The Beijing Olympic Park. That was another experience entirely. What an amazing and beautiful experience we had. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this. This was not just a vacation. This was a reward for hard work. This was a reward for grinding. This was a reward for grinding. This was a reward for hard work, not just a vacation. Um, I want to say China showed me the power of big dreams. China showed me the power of bigger actions that with health code, I can actually achieve my dreams. I can actually achieve my goal. And I want to challenge every one of us here and encourage every one of you here. This trip was an incredible trip. I want to encourage every one of you listening to me tonight that if you're here and you've never traveled before, I want you to make a decision tonight that there is no trip that Health Code will ever launch and you will not be a part of it. I don't want to talk about the food, the delicious meals, the tasty meals that we had. I will go on and on. I don't want to also talk about the gift that the company spoiled us with. There's so much about this trip, and there's so much about this first trip that we went to. And my desire is that we see that the next batch of China trip qualifiers will be traveling very soon. And then we are also going to be traveling to Turkey. So I want to encourage every one of us tonight that Health Code has come to stay. Health Code is the real deal. Health Code is the code. If you're here and you want to travel around the world, because Health Code has promised us that every year we'll be traveling like 3 times. So if you're here, you want to travel around the world with Health Code, take Health Code seriously, build a momentum in your team with your leaders so that any trips that comes forth, any trip that the company will be launching, you're going to be among the qualifiers and the next set of trippers. I want to say that Health Code has come to stay. Health Code has come to change the narrative. Today, we stand boldly to say that this company, in a very short while, has changed more lives, has transformed more lives than any other network marketing company out there. Is it the trips? Is it the cars? In just about few months, we have recorded more than 24 car qualifiers already in Health Code. What an incredible milestone. Is it millionaires that has been created? More than 70 multi-millionaires already in a very short while. So guys, tonight I want to say that Health Code has come to stay. Health Code has come to change our lives. Join Health Code today if today is your first time of joining us. on this Zoom call, join Health Code today, and I tell you, the remaining days of your life, you'll be glad you did. Thank you so much for being a part of this meeting tonight. I hope this meeting inspires you to become a better version of you, for you to become more, and for you to become one of the next success stories as far as Health Code is concerned. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all.
All right, thank you, boss. Please drop some fire, drop some fire. I don't know about you, but I am inspired. And if you are inspired as we close this meeting, type there, I am inspired. And what that means is that you will be the next qualifier, that anything health code drops. You know, these trips that we are talking about is just 10% or even 5% of the compensation plan. There are cars, there are ranks, weekly earnings, daily earnings, monthly earnings. If you're inspired by that testimony, just type, I am inspired. I am inspired. Type it, type it. I want to see it. This type, I am inspired. And when you're typing it, what it means is that you will do your best, you will build your teams, you will work with your leaders, you will take health code as a personal project, and one day you will be on this call sharing your own experience. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I am inspired. I am inspired. Wow. Wow. Now, I am about to shut down this meeting. Again, I would say only fools doubt proof. That's one of my favorite quotes in life. Only fools doubt proof. And I want to close this meeting the best way possible. I want to close this meeting the best way possible. And that way is to tell you how you can join Health Code and be part of this opportunity. We haven't shown you marketing plan. We don't need to. We haven't shown you products. We don't need to. But we have shown you results. We have shown you evidence. We have shown you proof. Some of us did not have these testimonies when we joined. All we had was word of mouth. Today, you have not just had word of mouth. You have seen evidence. You have seen videos. These things are tangible. Now, I will take 2 minutes to show you how to join Health Code. This is the action plan. After your inspiration, this inspiration does not make meaning if you don't channel it into actions. And the way you can take action is by keying into Health Code today and working with whoever brought you into this call to build this business. Anyone that has invited you, so I am speaking to our new guests, anyone that has invited you means you well and wants you to be part of a powerful global brand. Now, there are 4 ways you can partner with Health Code. The first way is the silver package, 75,000. The second way is the gold package, 150,000. The third way is the platinum package, 450,000. The fourth way is the diamond package, 1.8 million. Each of these packages have their own benefits. All the leaders you have heard from on this call tonight, I am assuring you, none of them is on 75,000 package. None are on 150,000 package. To take this business seriously and guarantee results, come in on the package you can afford, the best package you can afford. The company also gives you room that, okay, if you join today, maybe on 75 or 150 or 450, you can do an upgrade to a better package. The reason is that each of these packages have their own unique benefits. And if you want to maximize all the opportunities and earnings in this health code business, as you sign up, seek to be on the biggest package that you can afford. Okay. Now, I won't go through the compensation plan, but all these are the compensation plans. All these have the proofs, the evidence. If you want to sign up tonight, don't go to bed without doing this. Some of us, this is how we came into health code, was by taking late night action. Okay, it's the best way you can start this week. This is the health code official account number. Transfer 75,000 or 150,000 or 450,000 or 1.8 million. Those are the 4 packages. Transfer into this account. You can have multiple accounts. So let's say you want to do 450. You can have 2 of those accounts. So you send 900,000. When you do, send the proof of payment to whoever shared this link with you. They will send you our form. You fill that form, be it on WhatsApp or as a PDF document. You fill that form and send back. They will process your registration. Once that is done, the company will now approve it, give you your own personal website. It's called the back office, where you can log in, see what's there and begin to build this business. In the next meetings, in the leadership meetings, in the training sessions, we would guide you on how to build and grow this business. Now, in advance, I welcome you all, the new members, to Health Code. I welcome all the inspired people who are taking action today to Health Code. And I'm sure I will see some of you on the next trip. Isn't that so? It is. So thank you. God bless you. Thank you for taking our time to listen to these testimonies. Thank God.
Pastor Paul,
Yes.
please don't go yet. Don't go yet.
Yes.
Okay, so before we go, I want to make a special announcement concerning our official launch of Health Code in Nigeria. On the 4th of October, 2025, at Balmoral Hall, Sheraton, Lagos, Health Code will be officially launching in Nigeria. And I want to say this is going to be one of the biggest events in Africa. And for most of you that wants to see what Health Code stands for, I think we need to make this event a priority. And I want to use this opportunity to invite every one of us to this event. For most of you that are outside Lagos, you need to start making plans to be a part of this event. This August event is going to be an amazing event. So invite your friends, invite your loved ones. Okay, as you can see it on the screen, Health Code Nigeria official launch. Join the excellence revolution with the Health Code, unlocking health, wealth, and growth. On the 4th of October, like I said earlier, Balmoral Hall, Sheraton Hotel, Ikeja, Lagos. Time is 12 noon. Guys, I want every one of us to take this event seriously and make it important. Invite your loved ones, invite your prospect massively. Buy your tickets, get your tickets, invite people with your tickets for that event. I can assure you that it's going to be an epoch making event. It's going to be a life changing event. Like I always advise people, if you invite 100 people to that event, I can tell you that 70 people will sign up in that event. So invite your friends, invite your prospect, invite your loved ones to attend that event. Invite massively, invite massively. And secondly, for most of the people that are coming outside Lagos, company has just launched a promo. Pastor Fon, can you share that promo with us so that we can go through it, so that those that want to foot their bills, their transportations, their logistics, their hotel bills, they can take advantage of the promo and run with the promo. I think the promo started on the 18th of September and is running through the 30th of September. So please, can you make it a little bit bolder?
Okay.
So please, the promo is ongoing. We need to take advantage of this promo. If you're looking for logistics money, your transportation, you're looking for means of footing your bills, you want to foot the bills of even your leaders, this is an opportunity for you to participate in this trip. Now, outside Lagos transportation support promo to every leader. He said this is to encourage members from cities outside Lagos to actively participate in the official Health Code launch conference. For all members below star one during this promo, if they both shared groups performance, that is your two legs, and the bonus group performance each increase by 1000 PVs. So if on your two legs, this is for below *1, your left and your right, if you're walking on your on two legs, you will receive 50,000 naira e-wallet. That's, you need to accumulate a total of 2,000 PVs. The number 2 requirement is for your two legs. If you can accumulate 2,000 PVs, 2,000 on your left and 2,000 on your right, you'll be eligible to 100,000 naira wallet upon presentation of travel receipts for journey to Lagos from outside the city. The third requirement is if both your shared group performance and the bonus group performance each increase by 4,000 PVs each, 4,000 PVs on your left and 4,000 PVs on your right, you'll be eligible for 200,000 naira upon presentation of your receipt at the head office. Now, for B, it said for all *1 and above members. So from *1 and above, *2, *3, *4, *5, *1 ambassador, and all of that. He said if they both shared group PVs, you accumulate 3,000 PVs on your left and 3,000 PVs on your right. You are going to receive 80,000 naira e-wallet upon presentation of travel receipts for the journey to Lagos. And then the second requirement is for both the shared group and bonus group achieving additional 5,000 PVs, 5,000 PVs on your right and 5,000 PVs on your left. You qualify for 200,000 naira for your travel logistics. It said this promo is designed to encourage members residing outside Lagos to attend the event. So the required travel expense receipt must be genuine tickets for journeys from outside Lagos. Promotion eligibility criteria, option A and option B are mutually exclusive. Only one may be selected. So if you qualify for two, one will be selected. Specific achievement award shall be determined by the highest qualifying. Only one award may be claimed. So the highest of the qualifications is what the company is going to count and give you the incentive. Achievement award shall be disbursed in e-wallet as standard. So this is an encouragement and a logistic promo for leaders that are coming outside Lagos. So the heat is on, leaders, our esteemed and valued leaders of Health Code. Let's make 4th October a memorable event. Let's make 4th October an epoch-making event. Let's invite massively. Let's invite massively for this August event. As we do so, God will bless every one of us in Jesus. I also want to say that please, you will be a part of this great history in Nigeria and in Africa, that you were among the first set of people that launched Health Code in Africa. So I want to encourage every one of us to be a part of this launch. Not only being a part, but actively you need to participate in this event. And I tell you, at the end of the day, you'll be glad you did. Thank you once again, every one of you. And I want to say to all our leaders that held the ground for us here in Nigeria while we travel to China, I want to say a very big thank you. I love every one of you, appreciate every one of you for all you have been doing to keep the banner of Health Code flying. And to all my leaders that were with me in China, that we traveled together, I want to say thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for believing in this brand called Health Code. And I want to also say that I will not disappoint any one of you, and every leader in this business, I will never disappoint any one of you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Good night, every one of you. Thank you all.
Good night, boss. Good night, everybody.